Item number 2 is to consider adopting a resolution for Mesa County Solid Waste Management Division to decrease landfill's minimum disposal fee. Authorize the chair to sign. Pete?
Morning, Pete Bear, Mesa County Administrator. Yeah, before you today is an item to actually reduce fees, which is pretty rare in our business, but during the budget process, a fee schedule was developed. After implementation just barely started this month, we heard from concerned citizens and reevaluated that and have chosen to reduce this fee back to what it was previously, which puts it on par with all the others. This again is for our folks that bring just a minor amount, up to 380 pounds to the landfill. It does not affect the fees for the other components. But again, because of the smaller amount and how that was looked at in the fee schedule, it went farther up than we were anticipating. And again, hearing from our residents, they're choosing to reduce that back down to this standard rate that it was last year.
Perfect. Any questions?
I don't have any questions. If you're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, sure. I think because the landfill is an enterprise fund and only 10% of their funding can come from the tax funds, it's always a balance to bring in enough revenue to run the landfill appropriately, but also keep the cost reasonable to our citizens. And it's impacted our situation with the Republic landfill that only takes the clean trash, the trash that brings in the revenue, and they don't take the more costly trash, such as construction debris, household hazardous waste. And so it is always a balancing act when looking at the fees. I haven't heard pushback from the trash companies, the trash hauling companies, but more from the citizens who take that pickup load to the landfill, about the concern of the fee doubling from $10 to $20. And we certainly don't want to incentivize going back to people dumping in the landfill. And when we looked further and realized it only brought in an extra $20,000 a year, it really wasn't worth it. So I'm supportive of reversing this increase. And I do appreciate citizens that spoke up.
Commissioner Daniel?
Yeah, I'll just echo Commissioner Rowland's comments. I really do appreciate the citizens' engagement, and we're happy to make adjustments as we see needed. So we appreciate everybody's involvement.
Yeah, I agree with all those comments. We probably got them too high this last time, and we recognize that. I know people think we're perfect, but we're not. So we try to adjust when we make mistakes. So this is just correcting probably a fee that's probably a little too high, because those who will pay this fee, this type of dumping has a higher propensity to end up in the desert. So it doesn't create a lot of revenue. So I fully support reducing this fee. All right, no further comments from the commission. Are there any public comments on this item? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to enter this item into the record as entered.
Okay, so moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0.